What if you read the Bible at 5 in the morning for 21 days straight? What would actually happen to your mind, your body, and your daily routine? This question might sound simple, but it conceals a practice that monks, saints, and mystics have carried out for centuries, always at the same time, always before sunrise. There is something about the earliest hours of the day that sleep science and spiritual traditions both agree is unique. Your mind is different at that moment. The world is quiet, and the Bible, this ancient book full of violent stories, dark prophecies, and unsolved mysteries, takes on a completely new weight when you open it alone, in the darkness, while everyone else is still sleeping. We are not talking about reading motivational verses on your phone or listening to audio while you get ready for work. We are talking about waking up when it is cold, when your body resists, when nothing has begun yet, and sitting before the words that have shaped entire civilizations. 21 days. That is the time they say is necessary to create a habit. But is that enough time to change something deeper? Could waking up before the world and encountering these ancient pages alter the way you see your own existence? The practice of reading sacred texts before dawn is not a modern invention. From the earliest Christians gathering in catacombs to Benedictine monks waking for matins, there has always been something sacred about the hours before the sun rises. In Jewish tradition, the Shema is recited upon waking. In Islam, Fajr, the first prayer, happens before daybreak. And in Christianity, especially in monastic orders, Lectio Divina, the meditative reading of Scripture, has always had its most powerful moment in the early morning. But why 5 in the morning? This hour was not chosen by accident. Between 4 and 6 in the morning, the world is at its quietest point. The streets are empty. Notifications have not started yet. Your mind has just emerged from deep sleep, that state where dreams are still fresh and psychological defenses are low. Neurologically speaking, you are in a state called hypnopompia, a zone between sleep and wakefulness, where creativity and receptivity are at their peak. This is why so many spiritual revelations happen early in the morning. This is why biblical prophets report visions at dawn. Moses climbed the mountain at daybreak. Jesus prayed before the sun rose. Paul and Silas sang hymns in prison during the early morning hours. There is a pattern, and this pattern suggests there is something special about encountering the sacred when the day has not yet begun, when you have not yet become who you need to be for the world. The challenge is simple, but it is not easy. For 21 consecutive days, you will wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, not 5:10, not 5:30, exactly 5. Set your alarm, place your phone far from your bed, and when it rings, you get up. No negotiation, no snooze button. You will go to a specific place in your home, a corner you have chosen beforehand, where a physical Bible is waiting for you. Do not use apps. Do not use your phone. This is important. The Bible needs to be paper. You will read aloud or silently for at least 15 minutes. It could be one chapter. It could be half a chapter. It could be 3 verses that you decide to chew slowly. The quantity does not matter. Presence matters. You are not rushing. You are not trying to finish a book. You are simply there, at that time, in that place, with those words. After reading, you can go back to bed or start your day. The choice is yours. But those 15 minutes are non-negotiable, 21 days in a row. If you skip one day, you start over from 0. Now let us get to what really matters. What can you expect from these 21 days? First, mental clarity. Waking up early and reading something dense, something that demands attention, trains your brain to focus before the distractions of the day begin. You will notice that your decisions throughout the day become sharper. It is not magic. It is neuroplasticity. Second, emotional control. The Bible is full of stories about betrayal, loss, pain, and redemption. When you read these stories alone, in silence, something inside you begins to process your own emotions differently. You see Job losing everything and not despairing. You see David fleeing and still composing psalms. You see Paul imprisoned and still writing about joy. This creates a mirror. You begin to see your own problems in a different light. Third, personal discipline. Waking up at 5 in the morning when you do not have to, when nobody is watching, when you could simply keep sleeping, builds an inner strength that overflows into other areas. You start keeping other promises you make to yourself. Fourth, spiritual connection. Regardless of your belief, There is something about reading a text that billions of people have read before you, in the same quiet hours, seeking the same answers. You feel part of something larger. And fifth, morning peace. Starting the day in silence, without social media, without news, without demands, creates a layer of psychological protection. The chaos of the world will arrive anyway, but you have already anchored your day in something solid. Now tell me in the comments, have you ever tried waking up early to read something? How did it go? Did you manage to keep it up, or did you quit in the first few days? I want to know your experience. Let us move to the practical step by step, because without this, you will not start. First step, choose your Bible. It needs to be physical. Buy a cheap one if necessary. It can be used, it can be old. It just cannot be digital. Leave it in the place where you will read, open to the page where you will begin. This eliminates friction. Second step, choose the biblical book. My suggestion for beginners is to start with the Gospel of Mark. It is the shortest, the most direct, and tells the story of Jesus in a raw way, without embellishments. If you already know the Bible, try Ecclesiastes or Job. They are dark books, perfect for early mornings. Third step, prepare your space the night before. A comfortable chair, a soft light, not too bright, a glass of water, maybe a blanket if it gets cold, no phone nearby. Fourth step, sleep early. This is obvious, but most people fail here. If you want to wake up at 5, you need to be in bed by 10 at night at the latest. There is no point trying to wake up early while sleeping late. You will quit by day 3. Fifth step, set 2 alarms. One at exactly 5, another at 5:05. Put your phone across the room. When the first one rings, you need to get up to turn it off. Once you are on your feet, do not go back to bed. Go straight to your reading corner. Sixth step, read slowly. Do not rush. If you read only 3 verses but really think about them, that is better than reading 3 chapters without absorbing anything. Seventh step, take notes. Have a notebook beside you. If something impacts you, write it down. A phrase, a word, a question. This creates a record and deepens the experience. Now for the necessary warnings. First, do not expect instant miracles. You will not wake up on day 7 enlightened. You will not have visions. You will not hear voices. The transformation that happens is slow, silent, almost imperceptible. It is like weight training. You do not see the muscle growing while you work out, but after weeks, you notice the difference. Second, some days will be terrible. You will wake up tired, angry, questioning why you are doing this. You will read and feel nothing. This is normal. Keep going. The bad days are the ones that build the most discipline. Third, your family might not understand. If you live with other people, explain what you are doing. Let them know you will wake up early, that you might make noise. Avoid unnecessary conflicts. Fourth, beware of spiritual pride. It is easy to start feeling superior because you are waking up early and reading the Bible while others sleep. This feeling is poison. The practice is for you, not for showing off. Fifth, if you skip a day, do not give up. The rule of starting over from 0 is for those who want the complete challenge. But if you fail, do not abandon everything. Forgive yourself and continue the next day. Imperfect progress is better than abandoned perfection. Sixth, adapt if necessary. If 5 in the morning is humanly impossible because of your work or health, choose another fixed time before the world wakes up. It could be 6. It could be 4:30. What matters is consistency, not the exact hour. Let me ask you, what is the biggest difficulty you imagine facing if you try this challenge? Is it waking up early? Is it maintaining consistency? Comment here. Let us talk about it. So we return to the initial question. What if you read the Bible at 5 in the morning for 21 days straight? The true answer is, you will not know until you try. I can tell you theories. I can cite studies about morning habits and neuroplasticity. I can talk to you about monastic traditions and reports from saints. But none of that matters if you do not experience it yourself. These 21 days will not solve all your problems. They will not make you a perfect person. They will not erase your doubts or make your difficulties disappear. But they will show you something about yourself. They will prove to you that you can do something difficult when nobody is watching. They will give you a moment of silence in a world that never stops shouting, and they will place you before a book that, whether you like it or not, has shaped how billions of people see life, death, and what exists between those 2 points. Maybe you will discover that waking up early is impossible for you. Maybe you will discover that the Bible does not make sense. Maybe you will discover that you prefer other texts, other practices, other paths. All of that is valid. But it is also possible that you will discover a version of yourself you did not know. A stronger version, more centered, more capable of being alone with yourself without needing noise to fill the emptiness. 21 days. 63 mornings awake while the world sleeps. 315 minutes of reading. It seems like little when you write it like that, but when you live it, day after day, it can be everything. If you are going to try this challenge, leave a comment down below. You do not need to promise anything, just say I will try. That is already a commitment. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, share this video. Sometimes a person is waiting for a sign to change something, and you can be that sign. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, because every week there is a new challenge in the what if style. Practices that most people have never tested, but that can reveal something about who you really are. And there is a video right here that I am sure you need to watch now. Click on it. It is not by chance that it appeared for you. Walk in faith, live with wisdom, and join us for the next what if. See you there.